Hello, Yoke here. So I wanted to make this a short video where I explain the schedule a bit. So now we are at the moment of filming this video, we are doing the week 6th of April until 12th of April. So we are in the middle of that at the moment. So if you see this video after this week, the schedule might be a little bit different from what I'm explaining today, but the logic, the system will be the same. So that's what I'm going to be explaining now. So we have these three different levels, kind of. It's not very absolute, but it's gives you an idea. We have this bluish type, easy, easy. So these classes are meant for beginners. So you can always, if you haven't practiced yoga before, you can always come to these blue classes. Then we take care of like we explain more and the content, the sequence that we are doing is going to be easier. So you can always come to these blue classes. Then the green class, moderate level, it's a little bit more intense, but it's still not very high intense. So it's also, even if you're a beginner, you can join these classes as well. Then the last color code is the reddish color, work it. And those are the morning classes. So those morning classes are quite dynamic, quite active. And I would say that if you haven't practiced Ashtanga yoga or that type of yoga at all, those might be quite tough. We don't do that difficult poses that you couldn't do them because we always have easier options. So it's not like impossible for you, but you have to be prepared to move. It's going to be dynamic and also quite long. So let's go day by day this week. So next week might be a bit different. Most of it will be the same. Most of it will be the same. So in the morning we have the long first series class, Monday morning, 10:30. And that's it's just Ashtanga first series, but it's a long class, so that's why it might be quite challenging if you haven't done Ashtanga yoga before. Monday evening is a great beginners evening. We have the pranayama for beginners, and then we have the Ashtanga yoga beginners workshop. So all of these beginners workshops on Monday and also Wednesday, these are themed. So we will have, let's say, the first one is the introduction and sun salutations. The second time we meet, so if we meet on Monday, that will be the theme. Then on Wednesday, the theme will be the first half of the standing sequence. Then the next Monday is going to be the second half of the standing sequence. And then the Wednesday will be the first part of the sitting sequence. Then maybe one more sitting sequence. Well, I'm not quite sure about that yet. But anyway, those will be always explained when we post the schedule to our Facebook page. So when you find that schedule, these beginners classes will have that additional information, what theme that will be. So when you open the event, it's always going to be an event, and there's the schedule underneath. You can see that there. And you don't have to go it in like you don't have to start the first time. You can come in at any time, even though we are doing like on Wednesday now we're going to do the first part of the sitting sequence. So if you haven't done the previous ones, it doesn't matter. You can come in and start from there. That's totally fine. Tuesday morning and Thursday morning, we have these 8 o'clock Ashtanga Mixed Series classes. These classes, I've made a video. I will link it somewhere underneath so you can get more information about that. But in those classes, we mix the sequence. So it's not traditional Ashtanga yoga. It's more we play around. But it's very active, very dynamic. But yeah, check the video below to get more information about that. Tuesday evening, 6:30, we have the modified second series. So this is what we teach here when we do this. We call it Ashtanga Monkey Yoga. So we teach Ashtanga yoga a bit differently from what we did before. first 10 years we did very strict traditional system, but nowadays we do it, yeah, we mix it a bit and we have fun with it. So we have modified second series. It's not very difficult, so you can also join it. It's like you see the color, it's moderate. Um, you can, you will be fine. We have easy options and it's modified practice, so don't worry about that. Yeah, so like I said, Monday morning, also Wednesday and Friday morning, we have the long primary series, and then Wednesday evening we have the beginners workshop again, 5:30, and then at 7 we have then, so after that workshop class, so in the workshop class it's not like a class, it's more a workshop. So we go through these techniques and different things, not really a normal class. After that, so 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock on Wednesday, we have an easy primary, easy first series. So that's doable for everyone. And then Thursday again, we have the same morning like we did on Tuesday. I'm looking at the screen, by the way. That's why I'm looking not to the camera. Um, Thursday evening, we have pranayama, so breathing practice. Did I mention the Monday pranayama? Probably not. So Monday pranayama 5:30 is a breathing practice like we have also Thursday. There might be, maybe I didn't mention Monday pranayama because I might take it out from there. Let's see. So you always check the schedule if it's there or not. But pranayama is a breathing practice. It's good for the body and the mind. So I do recommend that to everyone. It's a, let's say it's a short practice to influence what's happening within you. And then Thursday evening, we have again the modified second series, like I mentioned before, like Tuesday evening. Friday, the morning, like mentioned before. And then in the evening, we have a dynamic yoga plus yin yoga. So the dynamic yoga is Ashtanga based, but it's not really Ashtanga yoga. I play a little bit. I use more my full vinyasa concept there. So last time we did 30 minutes of dynamic and then 60 minutes of yin. So it's an easy class, a nice relaxing evening before the weekend. Sunday evening we have Ashtanga Yoga Easy First Series. Basic Ashtanga Yoga, normal, nothing special there. A good class, of course. So yeah, that's the schedule we have now. So like I said, it might be different when you see this video, but more or less the same, and the logic will be anyway the same. The blue and the green and the red, and choose from there. And yeah, we are here to stay. So this is what I'm planning on doing, even when all of this situation has resolved. I will be continuing doing classes online, so I hope to connect with many of you. And I know there's people now that are coming to our classes also from different places, like different time zones. So if you have suggestions, what times are good for you, then let me know. I will try to create a balanced schedule that many people can join. Also, people from even the states, and I don't know, states are maybe here. But yeah, so these times that are on the schedule are our time zone. So Finnish Estonian time zone, GMT +2. So yeah, check the event. The event will be always a weekly event. That's where the schedule is. So check that out, attend it, and share it. Thank you, and see you soon.